Welcome to my YouTube channel, Mahima's Methods. Hello students, so be ready for the next poem which I am going to explain you today, and its title is Swift Things Are Beautiful by Elizabeth Coatsworth. So this poem I have taken from the English book Raindrops of class 6, which is used in most of the CBSE schools. First, before starting the poem, we should understand the title of it. What is the title? Swift things are beautiful. What is the meaning of swift? Swift means very fast. Anything which is very fast in speed. Such kind of things are beautiful. यानी कि जो चीज़ें बहुत फास्ट हैं स्पीड में वो बहुत सुंदर होती हैं. Now when you imagine about the swift things, जो चीज़ें बहुत fast होती हैं, what all things comes in your mind? Just think. Okay, so first let's see these pictures and then think. Are these things swift? Yes, they are swift as they are very fast in their speed. This running deer is also very fast in speed, and the lightning which occurs, that is also very fast. जो बिजली कड़कती है वो भी बहुत quick होती है. So this poem is all about the beauty of swift things, and not only swift things but also the slow things. ऐसा ही नहीं कि पोइट सिर्फ स्विफ्ट थिंग्स की ब्यूटी को देख पा रहे हैं या उनको ब्यूटीफुल बता रहे हैं, बट वो जो स्लो थिंग्स होती हैं उनको भी ब्यूटीफुल बता रहे हैं. Okay, so let's start the reading of this poem. Swift things are beautiful, swallows and deer, and lightning that falls, bright wind and clear, rivers and meteors, wind in the wheat, the strong withered horse, the runner's sure feet. So in the first stanza of this poem, poet is describing the beauty of all these swift things. जो भी चीज़ें बहुत तेज़ हैं, फास्ट है, उनकी वो ब्यूटी को डिस्क्राइब कर रहे हैं. Like swift things are beautiful, swallows and deer. Now what are swallows? Swallows are the kind of birds which fly very fast. जो ऐसे birds जो बहुत तेज़ उड़ते हैं, okay, they are a kind of birds. Then a deer, as I have shown you one of the clipping. Here you can see how beautiful it looks when it runs very fast. So that only poet is describing with the examples of swallows and deer. Then the poet says about the lightning that falls. जो बिजली कड़कती, lightning यानी कि क्या, जो बिजली कड़कती है आसमान में वो lightning होती है. And when that lightning falls, it also looks beautiful when it occurs. Because of its swiftness, उसके fast होने के कारण it also looks beautiful. Then bright wind and clear, it is also bright wind and clear. Now what is the meaning of bright wind? Wind is generally the nerves which we are having in our body. Human की body में जो nerves होती है उसका structure कैसा होता है? branches होती है. वैसे ही lightning भी कैसी होती है? उसमें भी ब्रांचेस निकलती हुई हमें दिखती है. सो दैट इज़ वाई इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज ब्राइट वेंड. ब्राइट भी होती हैं वो, ओके, एंड इट इज़ ऑल्सो क्लियर. देन रिवर्स एंड मेटियोर्स, विंड इन द वीट. Then rivers, fast flowing rivers also looks very beautiful. जो river नदी बहुत तेज़ बह रही होती है वो बहुत beautiful लगती है. Then meteors जो हम sky में देख सकते हैं गिरते हुए, okay, kind of stones which are falling, and in night time they glow, so that also looks very beautiful. Within a second we see it. उसको गिरता हुआ हम देखते हैं, कुछ seconds के लिए दिखता है वो, but it looks very beautiful. Then the next example poet is giving is of wind in the wheat. जो wheat होते हैं, wheat का जो farm होता है गेहूँ का, जहाँ पे खेती होती है, तो जब वहाँ पे wind चलती है, बहुत तेज strong winds चलती है, तो wheat कैसे move करते हैं, that also looks very beautiful because of the swiftness of the wind. Then the strong withered horse, the runner's sure feet. Then poet says that the strong withered horse which is running very fast also looks very beautiful. Strong withered here means what? Having strong shoulders. जो horse का upper part होता है वो बहुत strong है, और जब वो ऐसे दौड़ता है बहुत तेज़, it looks very beautiful. The runner's sure feet. Then the runner who is running on the track, ठीक है, वो आपने देखा होगा इमेजेस में, हाउ दे रन, हाउ स्टेडी देयर स्टेप्स आर, एकदम कांस्टेंट रहती है, एंड व्हेन यू सी देम इट लुक्स वेरी ब्यूटिफुल. So basically here poet is trying to explain the beauty of swift things with the help of examples. These all examples ताकि आप उन्हें imagine कर सके, और जैसे आपने उन्हें reality में देखा है, you might have felt that beauty. So the same beauty she has described in the form of the lines of the poem. Now let's come to the next stanza. And slow things are beautiful, the closing of day, the pause of the wave that comes downward to spray, the ember that crumbles, the opening of flower, and the ox that moves on in the quiet of power. So here in the second stanza, poet is describing the beauty of slow things. Now what all examples she has given of these slow things? Let's see. The first one is the closing of the day. That means the time when the day closes. कौन सा time होता है जब दिन ख़त्म होता है, close होता है? The time of evening when the sun sets. है ना, जब सूरज ढलता है तब how the atmosphere looks. You might have seen in the evening time. It is really very colorful, and it is having a lot of mixture of different colors. So it looks very beautiful. Then the pause of the wave that curves downward to spray. What is wave? The wave that comes out of sea. Okay, the wave generally is formed of water. ऐसी लहरें आपने देखी समुद्र की उठती हुई, how it starts, it go upwards and then come downwards, and then the water sprays up in small droplets. So that is what is the beauty of that wave. It is a very slow process but it looks very beautiful. जो लहरें समुद्र की चलती है बहुत slow दिखती हैं आते हुई, they also look, they are beautiful and they are having their own beauty. Then the ember that crumbles, the opening flower. Then ember means glowing coal. जो coal जल रहा होता है, that glows, okay, it emits out the light and it slowly burns into ashes. वो जलते जलते ash में convert हो जाता है, राख बन जाता है. So that process also has its own beauty. Then the opening flower. When you see flower, when it is blooming, it doesn't bloom in 1 second. एक सेकेंड में कोई bloom नहीं हो जाता है, वो खिल नहीं जाता है, ठीक है. It takes time. It is a slow process. But finally when it blooms, जब वो completely bloom up होता है, खिल जाता है, the beauty of the flower is extraordinary. Then, and the ox that moves on in the quiet of power. At last the poet talks about ox. Ox is an animal. You can say it as a male cow. Now all of you know that ox looks very powerful, it is very big in size and it looks very strong. So what poet is saying that when ox moves, यानी कि जब ox चलता है, okay, how it looks very beautiful because ox moves slowly, बहुत धीरे धीरे चलता है because of its size, but then also it looks very powerful. Yes, that makes it beautiful. So this was the poem Swift Things Are Beautiful, in which poet has talked about both swift and slow things and discussed about their beauties. I hope you found this video very helpful for you. So don't forget to like, share and most importantly subscribe this video. Happy learning!